Apropos of nothing. It's a good song to do in apropos of nothing. So, we're standing around in Studio D. And this is Studio D. There we have it. I'm your worst nightmare. Speaking of worst nightmares, well, there's a bedroom, as evidenced by the bedding. But I never use this room. Never use any of the back two rooms. This one is sort of cozy, I guess. But this one here is a study in chaos, but I'm working on it. That area in there is all just, you know, you lose every time I make my own rules. Proof that Charles actually exists. Yes, I do. That's me. This is a size 48 woman's. There's a Canadian decal. I really must have anticipated that I was going to get busted today, because I did. 3 cops busted me, and they said, you know, everyone's complaining. Well, one person is complaining. Actually, I know who the one person is too. It's that old hag who bored me to tears with a lecture on Toronto politics. And like, lady, you're wrong. You know, your guy ain't gonna win in the end. Your wishful thinker, you. So I know it's her. Ran into her today, so I bet that bitch went home and called the cops and said, I don't want that guy off the street. No, it doesn't work that way, lady. Anyway, sure enough, the cops come by for a chat. And I said, you're supposedly making videos of little kitties on the street. And I said, well, find those little kitties on the street and, you know, maybe we'll talk about it. But no, sir, I don't do that kind of thing. Who's making this claim? Oh yeah, the old hag, right? That old bitch. And she really is. I mean, she's a despicable woman. She's taken despicable care of herself. And, you know, she's all shriveled up and over. And she's two years younger than me. And, like, I had it tough too, right? But this old hag there, she's like, ugh. You know, no one's going to want to date a girl like you. Not even a girl. No one's going to want to date an old hag like you. A haggard is the expression. But look at this jacket here. So the coppers bust me for making YouTube videos, and 3 of them. One of them is a woman. She's kind of cute, and I'm not really chatting her up, but I'm being friendly, because you got to be friendly when the cops bust you. And they're all, like I said, these guys are all shorter than me, so I knew it was a fashion plate exercise, and there were a bazillion cameras, and they said, you know, we got cameras pointed at you, right? The cameras are on. And I said, well, I assume so. You're like cops everywhere, and you have cameras on them. I was talking about you and your camera, sir. Well, what's the difference? Your camera's on all the time. Mine is only on when I'm pontificating. So, okay. We're gonna, gee, I find it so hard to resist. I can't leave this jacket here, which I bought today. And if you watched my YouTube videos, which no one does, you'd know that. I have other things. I put this on actually to keep warm. It's freezing. It's not freezing, but it's bloody cold. And one last room. You know, this is my girlfriend's room, as evidenced by the footwear down there. Yep. I got a girlfriend. She's in Europe, naturally. But she doesn't change the time, so it's 3:50 in the morning over there. And over here, it's 9:50, as evidenced. Little captive, hope to float away the long side reach, like a leaf pulled down and tangled, too captive to escape. These things I wait. Everyone used to have a portrait of a sweetheart at his desk, right? So I brought out the selfie, went through a few to find one that actually worked. And there she is, my sweetheart, Emma. That is one of these mysterious, beautiful cameras here. They're all EOS Emmas. And if there was one thing I think Emma could do, it's sponsor the EOS M as the greatest cinematographic tool there is. Now you might happen to notice there are all kinds of different lenses on these beasts. What is happening here? Well, look at that. See, it's got an aperture scale. Not very visible, Charles. You're not organized as usual. Right, well, just take my word for it. There's the aperture. There's the focus. That's a 50 1.8 lens, so it's a bit of a telephoto. Those are just standard Canon EOS lenses. But look at that. Now that's the real honker here. Right? It's the EOS M100. And it's got, of all things, a Minolta lens on it. Isn't that beautiful? And every studio has got to have a work area, and mine certainly has one. And as you can see, the work area is about as chaotic as everything else in my life. Oh, and look at that. Another Emma. Now, that's one hell of a stock of images, what are you saying? Well, I've done the economics. Turns out that the selfie system is a winner, and you can produce books full of images and sell them to your raving fans. Throw in a few of the nudes, you know. The difference channel is completely silent here. Let me just switch the balance. That all is done for naught, and that we soon forget those things that seem There's your proof. That song is mono. It's mono. What are you gonna do? I had mono songs and stereo songs. That's one of the monophonic ones. A bad dream, like my legs. Days stretch into years, but time stands quite still. Yeah. Look at that. Those are all foot ulcers, I'm sorry to say, or skin ulcers. And it's brutal, and they don't go away. But neither do I. So here we go. We're on a walkabout. What do we need? We're going to take the cane, just in case there are any, whatever. So I'm going to pretend I really need this cane. Whoops. I'm going to pretend I really need this cane. Say goodbye to my sweetheart. Oh, Emma, what have you. You are gorgeous. Ah, even though I said you were a spiteful, plain-faced girl. I said that on Facebook. Stolen, good or bad, it was mine. And that wasn't my time. Oh yeah. Who would you have me? We're just gonna go for a little walking. Life's but a dream. Oh yeah. And it's the coolness of the evening. And can we hear anyone talking? No, we can't. It's completely silent. It's not that late. Oh, here's some people. So, moving on. Swaying the walls. Let's see how they look. Not too bad. Now this section over here has yet to be done. But everything else is done. It's all done. All freshly painted. Now, because I am holding on to this unit, I'm not letting it go. I'm not abandoning it. This is one of the originals. This is what the apartment would have looked like. Well, this kitchen is, of course, being renovated. But this shape, this configuration, is basically what all of the units in the building were like. Of course, they're all being renovated. So, I find it very nice coming up here, actually. But this is essentially a guest suite for visitors and stuff like that. Whatever. So let's see what time it is. Yeah, cool, eh? I have yet to take the cover off of this beastie, but they tell me it's some kind of smartwatch. The only thing a smartwatch. Whoops. Get down, you nasty things. Yeah. Not bad at all. Alright. Do you really propose to spend any more time in this place? I wonder if I've got the effect I was going for on this. Don't knock yourself out, Sonny. We all get it wrong. I got it wrong for years. I don't know. Maybe I'm still getting it wrong. You never can tell. La 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 la. Okay. Nice little touch there. Voila. Silver. This is what it's about, man. Showing the color. Ruts. Okay. Ooh, nice at the can. Nearly falling down these stairs on a regular basis. Finger over the lens trick when you cover up confidential information. There you go again. The bloody fingers are always blocking the lens. This camera here is not the best. Reason. Can't have your hands covering up the lens. You have to edit those things out or make it look kind of freaky. Either way, you ain't no Rainer Williamsburg, but Rainer Warner Fies Hospital. part of my mind saying that. And look at the zoom on this camera. You to be my love, my love, my love, my love. And I hate the color purple. I hate it with a passion, and I don't know, no what to do. Gotta have beauty in life. Doesn't matter where you accumulate or acquire it, but you need it. In the first instance. Don't you see it's not too foolish anymore? Anymore. Somewhere in Nemanja, where's that trust? Where is that? You are, and the tape runs out. Always got a trick up my sleeve, even as a teenager, just when I recorded that. That was not me alone, that was me with my brother's wife. She was an orchestra conductor. You want me, I know how to get plant from seed. I saw you just walking forever in your stead. I just saw a shiver in the night sky. A man's just dancing. Don't stop swinging, just get you down. Just an Angus Street Review. She whispered in my ear so sweet, like a teardrop falling in a winter garden. She said my plants don't grow too cold, but in just you wonder, I'll ponder. The evening's grown too light, and honest swears I didn't hear the sound for posture out by St. Agnes Street Review. Whispered in my ear and said, I'll stay gentle, you go wander through all of the states you said that you've discovered in your outbound way. And when you've finished your travails and you want to come see me, you know where to find me. I'll be down by St. Agnes Street Review. She said, don't you want me? I know how to get plant from seeds. I saw you just walking forever in your stead. Just heard a shiver in the light night sky, a pressure just dancing, don't stop swinging, just get you down to St. Agnes Street Review. Okay, let's see with the system. The quads are not hooked up right now. I'm waiting. Out of every call into your twisted state of mind, I'll do anything, pull you from that broken place in time. I'll say wherever you go, I'll protect you from those outrageous things, and I'll hold you fast against those winds that eternal spring. I'll have every go into your twisted state of mind. I'll do anything, show you the measure that is time. I'll do whatever you see, I'll protect you through all your dark night holds, and I'll help you to breathe and move back to in all its freshest springs. I have every call into that treasure. I don't remember the lyrics to my own song. And I'll take a plane that has us follow our unspoken dream. Take me in wherever you find, and I'll have every call into your twisted state of mind. I'll go wherever you see and hold you through all your dark night holds. I will help you to breathe the world around it and all its freshness brings. Every call into your twisted state of mind. I'll do everything, hold you from the token place in time. I'll see wherever you see, protect you from all your dark night holds. You know, this song really fits with a girlfriend of mine at the moment. You know who you are, love. And you know that this song really makes some sense to you. Into your twisted state of mind, getting closer, and I wanna show you the measure that is time. I'll go wherever you go, I've told you through all your dark night holds. And I'll help you to feel the world around it in all its freshest springs. And I wanna go into your twisted state. I fucked it up again. And I wanna all unspoken dream, beat it gently started.
wherever you find, and I'll have every call into your twisted state of mind. I'll wherever you go. La la la. Is there another song? I don't remember. This is a concept that I did. I was planning out the part 1 and part 2s. No, I think that's it. Really a good development that's it. Because those are the pop songs. Rather hard to get your head around sometimes. That's what it looks like. But we got better stuff. Got ambient stuff. Ooh, here's a wild ride. Frequency 2. I don't know. We're gonna try it out. See what it sounds like. Do 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 do. Come on, play, play, play. Marsh tabarnak. I don't know if it's working. These CD players, the cheap ones, they're not always money well spent. Mind you, we couldn't have gotten any cheaper. Alright, we got any sound at all? We don't seem to. Alright, well. I have to get a CD player that actually plays these CDs. Any computer will play it. Come on. Let's see. Maybe the second time will be the lucky star. I don't know. Sound maxed out on the volume control. That's something. No, we got nothing at all. It's my imagination. And so out comes this. This is really looking bad. And let's see what else we got. Frequency 1, no, that's kind of boring. How about OLSX 97? Let's see if this one plays. The suspense is killing me. Is it going to work or not? Not. Man. We're in business. Le bus, l'autobus est arrivé. That means the autobus has arrived. I don't know what the context is. Whoa. That's got a lot of dynamic range, folks. Yep. We're in the Wild West now, where costumes are relevant. So what do you think, eh? Is that svelte or not? And I look around. Darla, darla, darla. That's a pretty big calf. You can see them now, but they're huge.
They really got big. Like everything else in my life, it was either get big or get lost. I didn't feel like getting lost, so I got big instead. And these, wow, they're meaty. I look at those and I say, yeah. That's a well-developed calf. There's a typical Highlander calf, though. That's what you get from running around mountains and landing on boulders, basically just surviving the best you can. And it's so bloody cold. Yikes, it's cold. I mean, it'd freeze the testicles off a hair. A hair something. Yes. Good at that. But this is, I think, as a direct consequence of what you cannot see at the moment. Well, there's some. These are new skin ulcers that are developing. And yeah, those are the old ones, right? The ones been around for a dog's age and a half. I got news to you, folks. You can find yourself debilitated, crippled, if you don't really get on top of it. And what I mean by that is get on top of the underlying condition. So I said to myself, well, Charles, you almost lost the farm there. You almost bought it, and they almost cut your legs off, which would be pretty devastating. But you get by with those stumps that people call prosthetic legs, right? I would not hesitate to wear stumps, wooden legs or what have you, artificial limbs. I'd wear them if I had to, but I most certainly wouldn't be in a wheelchair, that's for damn sure. Even if my legs were completely made out of wood, I would insist on learning how to walk again, and I'd walk, just as I do now. But as it turns out, I'm getting quite limber, and I don't think it's very long before I'll be able to run. Now, can you imagine those calves on the, can I see them? Oh yeah, oh, nice shot. Can you imagine these running? Those are powerful legs, man. I can climb a cliff with these legs, and they are strong. And that's one of the things that has happened ever since I went down for the count on this staff strep business. It's awfully complicated. It puts the fear of God into these poor medical practitioners that have to come up with lists of antibiotics for you to take. And it was found out in the end that the bloody thing was antibiotic resistant. So taking the antibiotics wasn't going to do much. My doctor and I concluded that no more of this lucky strike business. You're off the antibiotics because they're not good for you. And they really aren't. But if you become infected, you've got to take them. You really have not got much choice in the matter. You've got to take your medication. And for those of you who need medication but aren't on it, well, shame on you. Because that puts society at large at a risk. Yes, it does. How? Well, if you're running around banana boat material, you're putting a lot of ordinary-minded people at risk. From you. From the crazy things you might do, the shenanigans and the stunts, the fast driving, you name it, you got it. And when you're manic, you do it. You do it, you do it, you do it, and then you come back for more. So this is pretty much a passionate examination of brutality. Oh, man. Okay. Huh. Yeah, I know what happened. Like, the last one was 20 minutes ago. I was commenting and remarking on about the seizing and the convulsions and the fits and the cross-signal path, which renders my brain a little bit different from the way it was before. Notice my careful. Yes, and you cannot help but escape the fact that I have a speech impediment now. I never used to be troubled by this, but I most certainly am now. And I'm only able to control it through great thought and will and force of effort. God, help me be strong. Alright, by my own admission, I'm ending YouTube video worse off than it was when I started. That's a real shame. And I counted on my brother to do his husbandly. Oh. This is still running. No. Oh, this is getting more and more complex for me, I'm afraid to say. The cognitive aspects of what is a enveloping disorder, of which the only way that I must